not all's what it seemed when you see celebrity couples. You know, we've seen them before, haven't we? Gushing with each other at these celebrity events, walking hand in hand and, you know, looking into each other's eyes. And then you find out a few days later they've filed for divorce when seemingly they can't make it work on the public stage. With Harry and Meghan, it's a strange thing, isn't it? Because she's always grabbing his hand, looking at him adoringly with those wide eyes, a la Marilyn Monroe, like, oh, you're my protector. You know, the person, the only one that I can possibly look up to. She's not that good an actress, you know, let's be honest, girls, right? I think a lot of people can see through that. But of course, she likes to be pictured clutching Harry's hand, stroking his back, guiding him, whichever, a mother figure. That's the whole point of it. And Harry, of course, loves the fact that he's finally found a mother figure. He's openly stated that he sees a lot of the qualities of his late mother, the beautiful Princess Diana, in Meghan herself. And that's his prerogative again to say that. Obviously, he loves his wife. But what's interesting is there are seemingly now some levels of marital discord. And this is all about the fact that once again, he's been left adrift. As ever, let me explain. Morning, Neil Sean here. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join me today. The hay fever's coming back. Yes, oh, I had a bout of it yesterday. Have you had it yet? Apparently this is tree pollen. I know, it's just hay fever to me. I love the way they detail it on the weather though, don't you? You think, oh right, okay. And then you just come out, you're coughing away, aren't you? Like you've had 40 woodbines walking up the road. People are looking at you thinking, what's wrong with you? I'm not the only one. I know there's plenty of sufferers out there. I've tried all the things, you know. My favourite trick actually, and I've got one in now, is just have a little piece of Airwaves gum, you know, that sort of thing. It tends to lubricate a little bit and takes away a bit of the pollen. Well, that's my belief. I know there's going to be loads of cures. We'll share them. I know. Well, yeah, well, thank you. Yes, I'm glad you're so concerned. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Interesting because, you know, Meghan Markle clearly is not the loving wife that she paints herself to be. If she was, of course, she would have accompanied her husband coming back here to the United Kingdom. Remember, he said in those documentaries, every time the plane descends into London, his heart's pumping away. He's concerned about the clicking cameras. Not too concerned, of course, but possibly more concerned by the fact that they're not paying him. And that's now a bigger concern, as one can imagine. But I've been told from a very excellent source that, you know, there is marital discord there. Seemingly because Meghan will not bend on any rules unless it suits her. Now, we know the reason why she claims she doesn't want to come back to the United Kingdom. That is because she hasn't received a full and wholesome apology from the British monarchy about the way that they treated her. All in her mind, of course, because like so many things, she believes that she was badly treated, when others might suggest a free home on the royal estate and a welcoming that has never been seen before, plus a spectacular wedding that she called a spectacle. Well, what exactly are you complaining about here, sister? But of course, then, you know, Prince Harry's now backing this up. But now, apparently, what's happened is this. He's so full of anxiety, he's seeing his people, I've been told, on a daily basis, you know, the therapy teams, because he's very concerned about coming back. And you can imagine, he now knows just how unpopular they've both become as a brand, as a duo, as a couple. You know, he's not that stupid. You've got to understand that they heard the boos the last time. He knows it's going to happen again. And more importantly, he wanted the person by his side who he felt was going to support and guide him. She's not having it. She's not coming. It doesn't matter what he says, and I was told that a ferocious argument did take place, literally regarding this, from an excellent source. You get the picture. Now, what's interesting here is the fact that, you know, obviously she won't move on that, and that's her prerogative again. But where does it leave them in the future? Seemingly when she needs a bag carrier to pop along and carry that bag across Nigeria, then Harry is definitely the man for her. And this is where we'll see all the hand-holding and the canoodling and looking into each other's eyes. You get the picture. But when Harry needs it most, literally, he's alone in a marriage. And even he apparently is starting to wake up to that. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.